I think as we move forward, it's not going to be about what we should do, but it's what we have done and how we can do it better and how we can understand the lessons of things that haven't worked as well and tweak initiatives so that they can move forward. So I think that the dialogue will become more sophisticated. I think it will become more action-oriented. And I think, frankly, as we focus on this issue of youth, as young people begin to understand even more their role in developing a foundation going forward that is a balanced identity, that they have opportunity for jobs, very critically, that they're able to speak the languages that exist in Europe, that they value education. And this is where the component of women come in as well. Demographics tell us that we have to focus on youth, but we also know how critically important the role of women are in Muslim societies, in any societies around the world. But the mothers and the sisters and the cousins and the aunts that are able to influence these young people, that they need to be able to feel as though they can balance themselves in a way and get support from their family. Women must be able to feel strong about helping their children navigate through some of these challenges, and to understand that these women have to be taught the languages and to feel empowered themselves so that they can instill hope and also instill motivation in the young people that they are the next generation, that they are building a family and a foundation going forward, and that their new home is home, that they aren't going back, and that they must do everything to find ways to fit into society. So making sure that the women are getting the things that they need to help the young people is very, very important. A lot of initiatives have begun. Everybody understands the issue of language. And I had a great conversation a few days ago in Dusseldorf with a German woman of Turkish descent who is a teacher. And she was talking about, look, one of the things that we don't have is we don't have textbooks that can explain Islam to these young people, and how critically important that is for us to feel like we are giving our religion to our children in a way that's balanced and keeps to our cultural tradition and doesn't allow children to have to access the internet to learn about something that's part and parcel of what we are. So concrete action could and is, I mean, she's talking about this, developing textbooks that teach Islam from primary school all the way through high school. I then came to Austria a few days ago and found that, in fact, there is a school in Vienna in which they're teaching teachers how to teach Islam to children. And I think to myself, well, here you have initiatives that are beginning to move forward. Training centers are being established to perhaps get young people who are interested in becoming an imam to be able to learn in the Netherlands, or to be able to feel like they have an opportunity to access their religion in a cultural context that makes sense for them now. Because while they may have Moroccan background and may come originally from a place in Morocco, that they're now settling in this particular part of Europe, and that they are building a foundation for their future.